political replay, where the voices rise every day, from the streets to the radio play. Welcome, welcome to the political replay. Yeah, man. Feel the rhythm, feel the message. Welcome to the political replay, where the voices rise every day, from the streets to the radio play. We bring the truth in every way. Welcome to the political replay, the best in show business. Hear what we say. We echo the voice of the government strong, breaking it down in a lyrical song. JNB and JKK on the mission again, building up the nation from now till when. From the city lights to the village lane, you can see the progress, you can't complain. Road development, that's JNB and JKK. School rising up, yeah, we say okay. Health improvement every single day, JNB and JKK lead the way. Roads from farms to market, that's JNB and JKK. Security standing firm, no delay. Who wants development? Hear the people say. The Libyan people loud and clear today. From the hills to the coast, feel the vibration. Unity rising across the nation. Concrete dreams turning reality. Step by step toward prosperity. Children in school with books in hand. Future getting brighter across the land. Hospitals working, people getting care. Hope in the system everywhere. Say JMB, say JKK. Progress moving every single day. Say forward, never back. Development on the right track. Road development, that's JMB and JKK. School rising up, yeah, we say okay. Health improvement every single day. JMB and JKK lead the way. So tune in close, don't fade away. This is the political replay. Voices strong, hear what we say. Libya rising, brighter day. Whoa.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? I hope everybody is doing okay. We are here this evening again to speak on. Just 1 minute. My stuff is not plopped. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. So how you doing, guys? I hope everybody is doing okay. Please share the podcast. Please share the podcast. Tag somebody to tag somebody. They have a beautiful conversation here tonight. Misinformation from a bunch of frustrated opposition. Instead of addressing the main issue, they are there putting blame on the president. Is it the president who told somebody to go out there and make statements? The president didn't ask anybody to go out there to make any statements. And they will sit on a propaganda platform and think they're going to shift the blame on the president. And we who are a Bwaka-friendly media will sit and watch them carry march along with those kind of information. Guys, share the podcast, okay? As you come in, I'll recognize you. Let's take a bar of the theme song again while we wait for people to come on, and then we can start the show. It's gonna be a little bit fiery tonight.
Welcome to the political replay. Yeah, man. Feel the rhythm, feel the message. Welcome to the political replay, where the voices rise every day. From the streets to the radio play, we bring the truth in every way. Welcome to the political replay, the best in show business, hear what we say. We echo the voice of the government strong, breaking it down in a lyrical song. JNB and JKK on the mission again, building up the nation from now till when. From the city lights to the village lane, you can see the progress, you can't complain. Road development, that's JNB and JKK. School rising up, yeah, we say okay. Health improvement every single day, JNB and JKK lead the way. Roads from farms to market, that's JNB and JKK. Security standing firm, no delay. Who wants development? Hear the people say. The Libyan people loud and clear today. From the hills to the coast, feel the vibration. Unity rising across the nation. Concrete dreams turning reality. Step by step toward prosperity. Children in school with books in hand. Future getting brighter across the land. Hospitals working, people getting care. Hope in the system everywhere. Say JMB, say JKK. Progress moving every single day. Say forward, never back. Development on the right track. Road development, that's JMB and JKK. School rising up, yeah, we say okay. Health improvement every single day. JMB and JKK lead the way. So tune in close, don't fade away. This is the political replay. Voice is strong, hear what we say. Libya rising, brighter day. Whoa,
Welcome, Hawanatu. How you doing? Hawanatu, I hope you're doing okay. Any other person on there, please let me know so that I can be able to recognize you. Okay. So today, the president broke grounds for the beginning of the construction of a 4-lane express road from Simple Bridge to Bowater side. Now, these are the milestone projects and development that we, as a country, should be hailing, propelling our country to the next level. But yet, you will have people always want to carry the negative information that are already not real. But these people, they feel the only way that they can come to power is to carry negative information. But again, they are opposition, destructive opposition. We, from the government perspective that are aligned with the government, we do not expect the opposition, especially irresponsible opposition in the context of Liberia, to carry any positive image about this country or the government. They want to come to power, but is that the honest way to come to power? Where in the world, even the United States, Great Britain, Israel, even the Europe, the country that I find myself in, that every day you have a radio station that will carry out a negative and false and misleading story about your own country. Guinea, that's why I look at these people who go and pile up on that platform. Most of them sometimes they go to listen and understand. But the more you associate yourself with negative things, the more you are pushed toward believing those negativity. Okay? So today, it was a great day for Liberia. Marcia, how you doing, Mama? Today was a very great day for Liberia. The president broke ground for 4-lane express highway. And how does it impact Liberia as a whole in terms of the economy, the commerce. It's going to boost up commerce between Sierra Leone and Liberia. It's going to boost up the local economy between Monrovia and Bomi County and also Kema County, because the road is going to lead from Mandina to Rabosput. They've already begun the construction of the road. They already started constructing the roads, but it needed an official ceremony to begin. So the president invited his colleagues, Bill from Sierra Leone, and it was a very beautiful day for Liberia. It is a milestone for Liberia. One of the very first time that Liberia is going to construct a highway where you have 2 lanes going and 2 lanes coming. That is what we call express lane. But I just hope that when they are done with it, they're going to measure the speed on the road. It will just be at least 60 to 70 kilometers per hour or miles per hour per se, because 2 lanes going, 2 lanes coming. Imagine these people already drive recklessly on the highway, and we are going to build a kind of a road that will give them the urge to even want to move fast, because they feel that the more trips they make, the more money they're going to get. Okay, so let me just bring it in there, because I think my panelists anytime so I can be able to see any of them. So there's the president's speech today. From there we go to the Yeka Koluba stuff.
President of the Republic of Liberia, Wejile Kilo Alice.
The volume is too bad. The volume is too bad.
And our brothers and sisters from Sierra Leone, ladies and gentlemen. It is both an honor and a pleasure to gather here today. Neglect. This effort is also
Are you guys getting it because the volume looks bad?
Of the total network for a nation approaching 200 years of existence. This is simply in the region. This moment is made even more significant by the presence of our brothers and sisters from Sierra Leone, led by His Excellency. That road I will eat, that road I will make you eat. Conclusion, let us move forward together toward a future where every road leads to opportunity. Distinguished platform.
So it's like this recording was not too good. Okay, so the president made a very important remark today.
President Joseph Boakai has chosen for you is one that encapsulates your thought. She stands as a living symbol that beauty can emerge. When closely enough at her expression, you see that she is profusely sweating, and the hope of your senior brother that as you leave from here with this special gift from him, that it will hold a master place in your heart.
So the recording was not good. It was not good at all. So let me just stop. So guys, let's get to business. Let's get to business. So Stanton Witherspoon is crying more than the Yeke Koluba, who was expelled from the national legislature. And so he went about masquerading with the president in last night that the president is responsible. Now, but let's listen to some young people from the district. How are the people in the district feeling? Okay, the message there is mixed, but at least most of the young people are also glad that Yeke Koluba is out of the national legislature. So, in as much as the Supreme Court have called for a meeting, the word is meeting. It's not a hearing. The Supreme Court have only called for a meeting to understand what is this. There's a confusion, and the Supreme Court will be able to interpret that confusion. The Supreme Court is not calling the both parties to tell the national legislature, especially the House of Representatives, that you have no bearing or you have no right to continue your deliberation against Yeka Koluba. No.
17th day of April 2026, he has been expelled from the House. Your district now don't have a lawmaker. Remember, you were the same people who brought Yeke to power. Now, for the 9 persons in the House, Hekoli has expelled him. But how are you people feeling now in this area?
We are very excited about that, and this is one of the best decisions that have been made by the House of Representatives.
Okay.
Because the issue here is that since Yeke got into that house since 2018, there hasn't been no issues that he has propounded that benefit the district and Liberia at large. Yeke, all he does is to insult leaders, insult women, and do all sorts of things. Yes, you say we brought him to power. Yeah, we knock our check for that. We brought him to power. Bring him to power, not the issue. But to do what is appropriate, which of course he failed on that and lagging behind. And if you got your child and you send your child to school and the child is not doing the right thing, and the child is going to insult the principals and what have you, what do you think the principal should do? What do you think the school administration should do to expel that child from a disciplinary action? So by us bringing Yeke to power, that was a very good issue for him so that he can attend to the people. But on that he failed.
So what will you miss Yeke for something with all your opinion? Do you have something?
I didn't think, the only thing I think Liberian would miss him for is for his abusive language, and which of course the disciplinary action on him was very good for that. Okay, I think that the only thing we are going to miss him for, but not for any good aspect, we are going to miss him for being notorious. Yeah, for being highly notorious. That's what we are going to miss him for.
All right.
Okay. So for the issues of replacement, right now, like I said, I am a former chairman of the Oro Center for Intellectual Discourse and a former program committee chair for the Concerned Intellectual Association located on the DB Road. And right now we are in consultation to see how best we can get people who will take the place of Yeke.
Is it concern what?
Concerned Intellectual Association, CIA, located at the VP Road. Right now we are going to look and corners of the district. And we are identifying potential people with that educated man who will go in the house and speak on issues.
I know you people already have your...
We got few.
I know you already have somebody.
Yeah, we got few very important people. We got Chairman Boone from the former chairman for Chuba. He want to put forth in the race. We got former chairman Kamika, commander called BC Dugle. So, and we got Latin Tatan, former minister in the administration of former President Weah. So we got a lot of potential people that we can rally behind. Yeke is no entity. Thank God that Yeke come. Let him go. We don't need Yeke again. And, but for everything that goes on should come down. Yeke never knew that. He insulted for the past 6 years. It come because President Weah never disciplined him. It doesn't mean that we that brought in the power can discipline him. You can discipline your child. You see, we discipline Prophet Key when I in jail. For Yeke, we brought him the power. So this is why we disciplining him. He's our child. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
So guys, look, let me tell you, young people from across the district are speaking. Look, this guy was elected in 2017, took over the district in 2018. Can anybody, especially these people who are these jokers who are flaunting all around here about illegal removal of Yeke Koluba. Yeke Koluba went to represent his people. He didn't go want to become an agitator. All Yeke Koluba have done over the past time is to cause noise and insult all over the place. And I will continue to repeat this. While some of us were in disagreement with him, we saw it possible and need to bring him closer to help out this group of gangs that were steering the affairs of the country. Now, with all of these things, you would think that after Joshua shall have left, Yeke Koluba will be a different person. But if you ask Yeke Koluba, have they asked Yeke Koluba what was the reason or is his reason for his outburst against the president? Okay, let's forget about the president. What is the reason of his outburst against the first lady of the republic? You and the woman, you don't interact. She's not your friend. She's not your mother. But you transgress your action to this woman. You insulted this woman. And you know this woman has children, big boys. The reason why they wouldn't retaliate, because this same volatile society we have will say the president's children are going after Yeke Koluba. And because of that, you take advantage to insult the president's wife. Now, while the district is celebrating the removal of Yeke Koluba, you have a criminal sit on his platform and want to accuse the president. Let's go. Let's listen to this Stanton Weatherspoon guy. But I expressed myself today, and I told him, anytime he goes for the president, I will go for him.
Order that we received from our sources. Now, the allegation that Yeke Koluba was removed directly by President Joseph Yimabwaka, take it or leave it. If you're a unity partisan, you will say, no, it's not a president, it's a House of Representatives. But I can tell you they will honor the directive of His Excellency Joseph Yimabwaka. When he arrived, he said, mission accomplished, remove him. No if, and, or but. And this is something that will have to go down. They said they got 49 votes. Guess what happened? I spoke to DJ Blue, and I will be calling DJ Blue tonight. He said, I didn't sign. I spoke to Taiwanwe. Taiwanwe said, I didn't sign. People are saying that they didn't sign. They're posting these things. And I will tell you, man, our country is in a sad situation right now. Who are those 49 individuals that signed for Yeke to be removed? Even if you take them two out, Abba Jones said he didn't sign, that's 3. You be left with 46. Actually, is this Fanatico for 2.0? So, ladies and gentlemen, why the reason, the number one reason President Bwaka chose to remove Yeke Koluba is.
Now, the first thing is that the first thing is that now the first thing is, did I tell you that I'm comparing myself? The first thing here is that this criminal that is speaking does not even understand the laws of Liberia. The man who calls the Justice Ministry Justice Department. The man does not even know the nomenclature of government ministries and agencies in Liberia. But yet, he's taking his finances, his sleazy mouth, and say he's talking to Liberia politics. But the fact remains here is that Stanton Weatherspoon have no bearing anymore. The only reason why you think that you had a voice and you think people come to watch you, they come to watch you to listen to the amount of stupid and sexless talk that you come to spew out. If you take your podcast and listen to everything that you say, your portion of the podcast, you will find out that you've said nothing. Everything you say is nonsense. Guys, just 1 minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Let me get something right here. Let me get something right quick. Right here. Just 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I want to make sure I got something right. Okay. Not here. Oh, Let me make sure this is right. I want to correct something. So the fact here is that, that is why I look at even Alexander Cummings, who was backing Yeka Koluba. And this is the same man who always say, we cannot do the same thing and expect different results. And then he goes against his own comment and backs Yeka Koluba. So if Yeka Koluba continues to do the same thing, will we yield different results? But the fact of the matter here is that they want to change the narrative. Yeka Koluba was not suspended for insulting the president. Yeka Koluba was not suspended for insulting the first lady. Yeka Koluba was suspended for utterances that he made that endanger about 6 million lives. And the thing about it is that Yeka's statement was used by the Guineans to justify to their citizens that even a lawmaker for Liberia knows the facts and agrees and have told his national parliament that the land does not belong to Liberia, it belongs to Guinea. They use Yeka Koluba as their evidence to encroach and remain on the soil while we are still engaging the Guineans through diplomatic means. And so, my question to Senator Witherspoon, the president doesn't know about, even the president knows about it. These are different branches of government. The president says, I am not a member of the legislature. That generally asks him. The president said, if strange things are not, the general said, it is strange. The president said, if strange things are not happening before, it will happen as long as we continue to live. And that's just a fact. So he's trying to transfer what the legislature have done to the president. So I try to equate it today to say, okay, say he's a criminal and he's a married man, and he and his wife were running a nursing a nursing school, but he was the main person who was presiding over the school, and he was criminally indicted and convicted. Do we say that his wife is a criminal also? Because his wife knew about the running and the operations of their business. Should we say his wife? Because that's the ideology he's trying to put forth. The Constitution says these are distinct branches of government with different powers and different responsibilities. The Constitution says the legislature, they will carve laws. They have control of the purse. They will make appropriation. They will distribute the country's money. It's what the Constitution says. And then the Constitution goes to say the judiciary will interpret the law. And then it goes further to say the executive will enforce the law. And so the House standing, the Constitution in Article 38 gives the House of Representatives exclusive rights, and also the House of Senate exclusive rights to carve laws that govern them. And what does it say? In Article 38 of the 1986 Constitution, it says, each house shall adopt its own rule of procedures, how they will proceed in the individual houses, enforce order with the concurrence of 2/3 of the entire membership, may expel a member for cause. The Constitution gave you rights to either of the house to adopt its own rules, and is able to expel any of its members for a cause. And then it goes to say, let me get it right here, guys. I'm reading from my phone. They shall establish its own committees and subcommittees, provided, however, that the Committee on Revenue and Appropriation shall consist of one member of each county. That is the only exception that the Constitution gives. Okay? And the Constitution says, rules adopted by the legislature shall conform to requirements of due process. Did the House accord Yeka Koluba due process? Indeed, the House accorded Yeka Koluba due process. And how did they do it? The House read Yeka Koluba's rights. Okay? And then, in furtherance of that, the House invited him, gave him the reasons for his invitation. Okay? Gave him a reason for his invitation. And then a further asked him to come along with his legal team. But there's the thing. The committee in session is not a courthouse. Your lawyers are not coming to talk. Your lawyers are only coming there to guide you. So, you come with your lawyers, the committee asks you a question. If you do not understand the question, you refer to your lawyers, your knockheads, they advise you, you answer the question. If you do not want to answer the question, it is your right to say you pass the question. But you and your lawyers walk away from the committee. A committee that is backed by the House through the Constitution, that gave the House the right to carve its own rules and committees, and can expel for a cause, provided due process is accorded. So we just wanted to make this part clear, because what they are doing is that they are peddling this issue of freedom of speech not being respected, and Yeka Koluba expulsion has nothing to do with freedom of speech. Yeka Koluba's expulsion has to do with Yeke aligning with Guinea to say that the land belongs to Guinea. Now, let's listen to this guy they call George. Okay, he contradicted himself.
Straight and post some kind of flimsy picture on treason and try to argue with Article 76 of the Liberian Constitution. But the Constitution 76A is clear and it defines treason. Just in case we have not put it into our made ourselves knowledgeable for that. 5 definitions. Fully plain sentence. It doesn't need any academic exercise to understand what is stated here. 1, levying war against the Republic of Liberia. Yeke says from his research, the territory is for Guinea. He did not levy war on the Republic of Liberia.
Okay, yeah.
Aligning oneself with or aiding and abetting another nation or people with whom Liberia is at war
Now,
or in a state of war.
Now, he contradicted himself. Number 2, he said, I hearing, okay? I hearing to enemies of Liberia, giving them aid and comfort. Okay? Number 1 says, levying war against Liberia. Like how Charles Taylor brought the NPFL. If Doe had caught Charles Taylor would have been charged with treason against the state. Because he levied war against the state to come and overthrow Doe. So, if Doe had caught Charles Taylor would have been charged with treason. That's Article 21A of the 1986 Constitution. It says, levying war against the state is tantamount to treason. Okay, Yaga Koluba passed that one. He didn't levy war against the state. He didn't come with war against the state. Let's go to number 2. Because the guy contradicted. You call yourself Dr. George. What you don't understand, that is just simple reasoning. It's not something for, hey, Hassim, how you doing? It is not something for you to sit and think so hard. Because you got a PhD and they call you doctor. B says, adhering meaning agreeing to agree. Agreeing to the enemies of Liberia. Just as Guinea crossed that river and came on the side of Liberia, it aggressed against the territory of Liberia. And so, what did Yeka do in that regards? It says, adhering to the enemies, agreeing to the enemies. Guinea is saying the land belongs to them. And what the Yeka Koluba says, yes, according to my survey, the land belongs to Guinea. Is what Yeka Koluba said. And we all saw it. We all saw it. Yeka Koluba says the land belongs to Guinea. How? He said he carried out a survey. And his survey suggested that the land belongs to Guinea. So, in that regards, according to Article 21 of the 1986 Constitution, Yeka Koluba have adhered to the Guineans' taking over Liberia territory. Simple. Just 1 minute. Let me get this. I know which instrument he used to survey Liberia, between Liberia and Guinea. Because somebody put some of AI stuff up. So people are just funny. Is what I'm trying to find. Okay? So he goes and say that the land belongs to Guinea, and Guinea has the right to take the land. Okay? So somebody says there's a measurement that he surveyed. Okay? So don't believe that there's an AI stuff. Okay? So Yeke, according to the people, they say Yeke this is how he was surveying the land between Liberia and Guinea. So that's how he came out with his conclusion. But let's take the thanks for joining, Emmanuel. Let's just take the fun part from there. If you are not following me before, just hit the follow button there and begin to follow me. If you are following me from the political replay page, you can hit the follow button there to follow me from there. So the fact of the matter here is, Yeke agreed. He adhered to the Guineans' proclamation that the land belongs to Guinea. So he committed an act of treason, but that is not for us. It depends if the government, it depends if the state wants to pursue. It is the Supreme Court that will be able to give us a constitutional interpretation as to whether he actually committed treason against the Republic of Liberia. But when it comes to his statement, it falls within the purview of his colleagues to determine whether it is reckless, whether it hurts them, or as to whether it has no bearing on the legislature, especially the House of Representatives. And that is why the House mandated its Committee on Other Rules in Administration to investigate. And Yeke and his lawyer feel that these are ordinary times where when Yeke does these crazy things, he walks free. No. Sometimes you might just keep stepping in toilets and you think you wipe your foot and go and sit amongst people. It doesn't smell. One day you will step in the toilet that you will never forget the smell. And that's the smell Yeke is carrying. Liberia was at a state, or is still in a state, where you have a foreign territory on our land. And these fools want to make it as though the government or the president or the executive is trampling on the freedom of speech or the rights of Yeke Koluba. If you are in opposition and you are that insincere, how can the people trust you that when you come to power, you will be upright and honest with them? You are in opposition. The same country that you want to govern. Hey, Seattle, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, my sister? If you are in opposition, you are a government in waiting. So you want the country to be plunged into the state of war. And the Stanton Weatherspoon man, in his crazy and naive mind, is asking, suspending Yeke Koluba, have the Guineans gone? How will the Guineans go? You are siding with Yeke Koluba, who said the land belongs to Guinea and the Guineans are there. How will you be asking stupid questions as to whether the Guineans have gone? You agree with Yeke Koluba that the land or the parcels of land belongs to Guinea. And yet again, you come and ask some stupid and dummy question and trying to lay blame on the president. Why you as a person, we all cannot say that your wife is a criminal because the both of you ran your criminal nursing institution. You were committing criminal acts that she didn't know about. So if you want to bring that application to the president, then we can bring the application to your entire family, that your entire family is a criminal empire. Because it is a criminal money that supported your family and send your kids to school. I am moving JMB from the place of the presidency and putting him into the place of a father. I am removing Joseph Yuma Braga from the presidency and putting him in the place as a father and as a husband and as a grandfather. You choose unto yourself with your frustrated minds. Look, Stanton will always be a loser. He will always be a loser. What has transpired within the political space over the given time since the president came to power have suggested that Stanton has no voice. Welcome Emmanuel Ricks, Stephen Jacob Reeves. Welcome guys to the podcast. Hassim Fambule. Musu Muslim Bwakai. How you doing? I hope you're doing okay. And I can tell anybody, you talk nonsense against the president. For me, I've already told y'all I am a free pass. You can insult anything behind me. Mao, sister, free. You can go and curse it. You insult the president, try to demean the president. I will come for you. We will put the hat of civility aside. We will wear the dirty gates, and we will go and swim in the dirty waters. And when we come from there, we'll go and clean ourselves and take clean shower and put clean clothes on. Nobody, that nonsense that happened under George Weah ain't going to happen on this administration. And I'm not a government official. If the government is criticized for the right thing, we will back you criticizing the government for the right, for the wrong thing if it does wrong. That tomorrow we will be coming out with a post that aligns the liberal broadcasting system against a church. Fago is working really hard. That's a fact. Fago is one of the progressive and achieving members of this government. The transformation of the liberal broadcasting system, opening cells all around the country, opening television stations. But at the same time also, sometimes when people feel trampled upon and their rights are being trampled upon, we from government side, we have to talk about it. But I'm not saying it is true. It is an allegation from a church group that the property was used to build an annex of the liberal broadcasting system in Kima County, that the mayor or the superintendent for Robert Sports was the one who was involved, encroached on the church people land allegedly, surveyed it, and gave it to LBS. Now let me see if I can find that video to play it. Let me see if I can find that video to play it. This is it. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Because look, the only way we can maximize the votes in 2029 is to be good with in good standing with the people. We cannot amass the votes in 2029 when we are not in good standing. So whatever the situation is, I know Fagon is an understanding person. He's a down-to-earth person. I hope that it can be resolved amicably so that we can continue to be in good standing. Now, how are you doing, my brother Camille? How you doing? I hope it can be amicably resolved so that we as a government can continue to be in good standing with the people. I hope so, because we do not want, you see, these churches, they can also influence, they can influence our congregation. Okay, let me just get it here quick. Oh, this pastor went to the land area, and I've been speaking about it. And I can't reach Fagon because, you know, at the time we were on different political sides. I am a very annoying person. So I think Fagon, what can I find it? Okay, it's here now. I think Fagon, blocked me because on my main page, I don't see Fagon. But when I go on the other pages, I can see Fagon. So it means that he blocked me on my main page. So there is no way that I can get in contact with him. But I hope that when he sees this video, okay, let's play this.
I'm here today to call the attention of the public to what is going on in our nation, more especially between Christian in Action and that of the Liberian government through the Liberian broadcasting system. My people, you look up here, you look at me. My name is Pastor Jacob M. Let me take off my face, you look at me, Google. I am the coordinator for Christian in Action. Pastors, coordinator of pastors, Christian in Action. This land, we bought this land, we have our deed, we have everything in our possession. The city mayor of Rawasport, Nicodemus came survey our land in the name of Joseph Boaka saying, and look up here, project the Liberian Broadcasting System, LPS, radio and television, or courage expansion project, sponsor the government of Liberia in support of His Excellency President Joseph Nyuma Boaka. Vision to bring television through Liberia under the aid infrastructure development payroll. LBS, our president said LBS, Mr. Eugene Fagon, I know you, honorable man, you are a very straight man. You are a very straight man. See what has happened. Your entity, they came and planted this billboard here, and then they are built on our land, in the middle of our land, without our consent. Who get LBS the deed? How they got this place? I inquire upon the problem, my people. Anyone that is able to come to our rescue. We went to LBS. I went to LBS with my team. Some of our board members, we went to LBS to meet Honorable Eugene Facon. And I got in contact with one Mr. Samura. He gave me a call card. He told me, say, oh, just leave, Pastor. I will call you in 2 days time. I will get the director of LBS, Mr. Eugene Facon, and he will come and intervene. That place will not be there. Since then, he never called me until after 1 week. When I called Mr. Samura of LBS, he and I we met in Charles Johnson office. He carried me in Charles Johnson office. And there we met. And since then, he had not been able to call me. When I call him, he saw, my man, when I entered that land, we had not set go to the country superintendent, LBS, I got in contact with the director general. He said, you ain't got nothing to do with that land. When you're not like it, you go to the country superintendent. My post see the kind of injustice. When Jeremy, please come and help the church. We bought a place to build a junior high school for our students. Our material are set to come build. See what FBS has done. Mr. President, I need your intervention. Honorable Eugene Falcon, if you are not heard about this land, and people have told you, yeah, we bought the place, it's not truth. Please, come to our rescue, Honorable Director. My number, I will give you my number. My phone number is 077-207-123. I repeat, my contact number is 077-207-123. My Lone Star number 0886-625-116 is my contact number. Anyone out there that want to come to our rescue, call that number, I will come to you. Honorable Eugene Falcon, I beg you, don't allow the government need to spoil because of this. Please come to our rescue. We want to see you. And in fact, let me take you through the lane so you can see the structure they are built on the place. You see it? Here's our cornerstone. The church, Christian in Action. Here's our cornerstone. Christian in Action Mission. There is our cornerstone. This land, we bought this land. Legitimately, we have document to this land. ABS scheme and inclusion on our land. Now, this road you see is in the middle of our land. ABS scheme and created the road. And they built in the middle of our land. Liberian people, God is not creating new land. That we should know. So we want you to come to our rescue. There is a church land. There is a mission land. We want to divide the place. We are not against government building television and radio station. But it should be done rightly. Honorable Eugene Falcon, if you are listening to me, wherever you are, my number remains the same. And Mr. Samura, I have called you. You now train me. You said there's no way the church can meet Mr. Eugene Falcon. My number 0777.
So guys, just 1 minute. I'm trying to get the entire clip. Okay. I'm trying to get the entire clip so that I can be able to play it. But the thing here is that coming to cry to the public, I don't think, anyway, I think that's the first step. These are strategies that the people use. Okay. So what he's doing there is bringing it first to the attention of the public. And for me, I think for the image of the president is not good. So my appeal to my brother, the honorable director, if he come across this, so that he can be able to handle it the best way possible.
You see it? Here's our cornerstone. The church, Christian in Action. Here's our cornerstone.
So it's the entire
Christian in Action Mission.
Okay.
There is our cornerstone. This land, we bought this land. Legitimately, we have document to this land. ABS scheme and inclusion on our land. Now, this road you see is in the middle of our land. ABS scheme and created the road. And they built in the middle of our land. Liberian people, God is not creating new land. That we should know. So we want you to come to our rescue. There is a church land. There is a mission land. We want to divide the place. We are not against government building television and radio station. But it should be done rightly. Honorable Eugene Falcon, if you are listening to me, wherever you are, my number remain the same. And Mr. Samura, I have call you. You now drain me. You said there's no way the church can meet Mr. Eugene Falcon. My number 0777
Stephen, it is about 18 minutes. It is about 18 minutes or so, and sending these videos. Most of the time, Facebook rejects them above 5 minutes. That's the problem. Above 5 minutes, it doesn't go through this messenger stuff. I'll try to see where I got it from, and then I can share it. I don't know if I can remember the page name, but guys, just give me 1 more minute, okay? Just give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can find. They say Cape Man Bulletin or something like that. Let me see. Just 1 minute, guys. Okay. I found a page. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, Sano, I'm sending it to you right now on your messenger. Okay, I'm forwarding it to you. Okay, Stephen Jacob, Stephen Jacob Reeves. Okay, Stephen, Stephen, Stephen Jacob, Jacob. Stephen Jacob Reeves. Okay. All right. I just forwarded to you. Okay. Then you will see it. You will see in your inbox, Mr. Reeves. So listen to the fellow.
07 123. Liberian boy, listen. My contact number 0777 207 123. Those are the high Lone Star numbers. 0886 625 116. I don't know how to express this. We are walking through the land. This is the middle part of our land. After we are paid $1,200, yellow machine to come and do the landscaping to lay on the land. They'll be asking, and then where we are already laid on is where they went and build their structure. I never saw such a share of wickedness, my people. Liberian people, y'all come in. It shouldn't be the church for say the government. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want this to happen. We don't want this to happen. We don't want this to happen, Mr. President. Honorable Joseph Nyuma Boaka, we love you. Liberian people love you. Mr. President, come to the rescue of the church. I know you from Effort Baptist, from the usher to Deacon and to where you are today. I beg you, my brother. I beg you, Mr. President. I am begging you. This is our land. The land is extending all the way up. See the structure that ABS are building here. Honorable Eugene Falcon, please, you are honorable man. I beg you. The church is not against development. See the structure that ABS are building here. My people are looking to this. You're looking to what is happening. Mr. Eugene Falcon, I beg you, my brother. Mr. President, Vice President, Honorable Jeremiah Makun, my brother, please come to our rescue. We need your intervention. Honorable Gary Coleman, we beg you, please come and see what is happening. My number remains the same, 0777 207-123. Lone Star is 0886. Project the
So,
Labrador Broadcasting System.
so guys,
LBS.
it's just the CEO thing. He's appealing for intervention. I hope if Director Fagon come across this, he and these guys can handle it. Fagon is one of the most hardworking official of this government. I mean, what he's done over the past period, 2 years, is massive. Great transformation there at the LBS. But in the same time, in the discharge of your duty as a human, so that things can go wrong. So this is an allegation. There's an allegation. Hey, my brother, how you doing? What's up? How you doing? Welcome. Hello, Seiko. Inshallah. Inshallah.
We are rejoicing in our rescue mission, moving ahead to rescue Liberia. The
Indeed.
rescue world did not just come as a surprise. You see how people in Liberia, we need to encourage them to understand that Liberia need to grow.
Indeed.
Liberia is an older country, one of the oldest countries, apart from Ethiopia. Liberia is the oldest. Liberia is the oldest country in the whole West Africa.
Yeah.
The whole Africa.
Yeah.
The whole Africa. So we should be proud. We're not young people like a children. We are old country. We made other African nations to be where they are today. I can tell you for free, when you follow the history, we made some African country to be where they are, so that improve more than us.
Indeed.
They improve more than us. I'm just saying this. Thank you to our lawmaker, the proximity to our honorable house. We're not hurting nobody. We just behave by ourselves. I'm talking about the land, what I'm talking about. I know that FBS area, I live around the Kingsway area. I used to go to that place up the hill there. I don't know, but that place was just Joe time. But I brought people to bring on issue, but me deal with the effective for come to that land thing there for showing. So yesterday, before putting Yeke out of the house, I went 3 times showing Texas here. I knew that Yeke was going out. And thank you for talking about Stanton. Stanton is not love Liberia. Stanton is a pretender.
Pretender, brother.
That man, they will drag him one day. The government can just send one message to the Liberia embassy and they will drag that man. They can drag him right in America here.
I know, right? You're right, brother.
I hate people who hate their own country. They have said, I'm sure I didn't want to get before I said it. I said, before I promote different countries, let me promote Liberia. Because going back to my country, I would tell you, go to beating the hell out of people.
Yeah.
People this is a great country. You come here to go tear a country down? Why you kind of diaspora for? You kind of diaspora to find a way to help the people back home when you succeed or help other people break. You're not going to go put money for it. You said when you invested in like brother, you want beef factory, 200 people working there. You finish helping 400 people right there.
Indeed.
You finish putting food on somebody's table. Every 10 men go on school talk negative about Liberia. Tell me, man, what a national role they playing for real?
What it said there, if to say they were speaking the truth is something different. Okay. But everything they talk there is false information.
Yeah, I agree, you're right. False information can bring damage to the country, you know? The people, the thing you can get. Some of them fighting about some high profile people that we respect in the country. They were taking sound. OKFM was taking sound. I did one more sure I condemn all of them. I said they're not going nowhere with their case.
Okay,
I was not fighting about. I was not fighting for my country. I was not fighting about. Just telling them that when it comes to the truth, I don't care who are you. I will not be afraid to tell you the truth. This is about like you are not about Yeke and Joseph Walker. You're not. Joseph Walker doesn't have time for that man. Joseph Walker, a whole president of a whole country. Who came here and sit down with the president of America, one-to-one to talk? The president says he's speaking good English. They got about 40 men, a crazy man passing the street crossing him. That will laugh and supporting him.
It makes sense to you, brother.
It makes a lot of sense, brother. You making a lot of sense.
Who came to the great United States among 5 different presidents? The president that was choosing among them, that was Joseph Walker. Joseph Walker is speaking good English. Donald Trump said that because the whole world viral. What you want again? What the man pushing again, the man loving it. The world president recognizing on the world network. And you sit there, you want to tear that one down, you want to spoil me. What are you looking for? Bad luck for your country or good luck? You can think about your own country. You can think about your president. When your president go out to love it, when your president go out to sit down with Google in the world, and you're sitting there, you want to be causing trouble. When somebody go against the president, you want to support that president to bring that president down. Somebody who came up and said that land not belong to our country. And there you got people that I'm not calling names, Musa Blake there, Tewan Gongo there, Alexander Kumer, Cabinet Janet, they're all shame today.
But they coming close to the presidency. That is be there. They're coming close to the presidency.
They're shame. They're shame. Somebody not speak of what I'm talking about. I'm saying that you want to get to succeed. Acting foolish in the country.
The CMCs that they even get lawmakers. They say they're expelling lawmakers.
Let me tell you, they pretend they say they love the country. Somebody who will be talking nonsense with the country, you're supporting that person. Are you really a nationalistic person? You don't love like bro, you can't pretending. You're not a John Weir. Pretending when you president, go back for yourself. You play condominium for yourself.
I know, right?
All the same politicians. Politicians really love their country. Like when they get the brown heart. John Weir got to go and apologize to Joseph Walker about holding his casket on the road on Broad Street.
Come on, then.
You knew that they will save this country. You're not wanting for you to come to power. That what you're holding casket, you're putting a picture on it. And you're ashamed today. You're ashamed today. You're all I don't want to talk, but we're talking. I beg anybody to tell me you're not ashamed.
I agree with you, brother.
You're confessing on Facebook. We see somebody that say, oh, we can't talk again with the Papina Miller Sheen. Papina Miller Sheen. The young man was expecting who went around the world, become super best, become world best, become all the best, but zero. The man who went in government for 45 years, he's rescuing the country right now. He got the experience. He know the problem. He's not looking for, he just not looking for money. Just about that way in government long time. He's not broke. He just wanted to deliver.
Indeed.
He just wanted to deliver. When they met with Vice President for Eddie Johnson Sirleaf, I worked with both of them for 12 years. Organized a birthday party for Joseph Walker when he was Vice President for Eddie Johnson Sirleaf. I went to a hall with 3 t-shirts with his picture on it, and he honored me as his resident. He came here to Texas. I met with him one-to-one at the church here. He's a good old man. He just to deliver that country. He didn't even rescue where I play. The man said rescue. Go define rescue. Go define it, like poor people. You're not that good. Some of you are not that good. I don't talk about everybody. You're not that good. You're not the father of 40 people there. You need a national team play. You see some that people go against their own country, they'll be supporting another country on the stadium.
All right.
You're stupid.
Yeah. Okay, brother.
You're stupid.
They're allowed up with.
Let's continue. No, let me be fair. My country play. Let's break win somewhere. Let's break anything. In a country where one dreamer never profit where my NGO went. I got a break play on my t-shirt where breaking play. I've never given certificate of being a number 1 of volunteer for Liberia.
That's
and
great.
what I mean for being volunteer, I use that prayer every day to do my work. Love your country. Don't
Indeed.
pretend.
Indeed.
Love your country. Don't pretend. Don't pretend yet.
Indeed.
Ghanaian say Ghana first. Ghana first. Liberia first. I see you, brother.
Thank you, brother. I agree with you. John Paul, you can call. Somebody was calling. You can call back. Okay. Once somebody is on the line, if I take another call, it's going to drop the person call. Or I need to learn how to do the call waiting stuff. Okay. So it's 00324921004447. Okay. So you can put your call in. and then we will take your call right here. Let me see who was calling earlier. Maybe I can call the person back. Okay, it's this brother. Let me call the brother back. So we'll take a few calls and we'll call it on night. It's Saturday, so I can have some rest myself. How you doing, my brother? Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for all you do for country. You
Yeah.
know, I just want to address the Yete Koroba issue.
Yeah.
You know, those lazy opposition boys and girls who misled Yete Koroba that cost his job today. And my disappointment here is to those people who claim that they fought side by side with the rescue team disagree and try to put the thing on the president. It's totally wrong. Yeke Koroba sits in that country. From nowhere, after 40, they continue to bring the rescue team and government together to be in leadership. President Walker was elected. Yeke Koroba in less than 6 months attacked the president. Try to be neutral to the president. Nobody went after him. He insulted the president. He insulted the first lady. Nobody went after Yeke. They took the call under the freedom of speech. What happened in the home? At the legislature, the House of Representatives, nobody will say President Baka, he coming this, he going that, listen. If President Baka wanted to get on that, a long time.
Long time.
2 years, he's stopping this president, having press conferences, disrespecting the president and his family. President Baka has all the power. You could have gone after him.
I mean,
President Baka asked the rescue people to ignore.
yeah.
They ignore him.
Yeah.
They don't mind Yeke. Yeke is an son. Disrespecting the president. The man who is in the peace, an elder statement, platform, because you were not help to the president. You so desperate you want to tell the laboratory what you did for the president. The president was specific, reaching out to his symptoms. You can get it out, or get it out respectfully. You didn't get in the president of the Republic of Labor on the platform. Let you insulted you and your family the same sentiment. Let them deserve what you got. If you go there, people actually let them take apologize. You got to understand how. Your friend, Jacob Debbie, I don't know what Jacob Debbie. Apologize.
Yeah, apologize because he saying he knew I was coming. He knew I was coming, so he apologized quick.
He apologized quick. You know what did that? Like, you wanted to Supreme Court. You think don't you know that the president of government? You don't know if the Supreme Court will save you. You go.
No, but you know what happened when the month end, you will just drama and say you're going to check on your account. Then something will occur to him and say, "Oh, you know that you ain't working over there again, right?" That play will start. That play frustration will start. Ain't say you buy pick. Ain't say you are going to buy pick to go all around the country to start campaigning against. Ain't go buy the pickup now. Stupid man.
You wasting your time.
Yeah, fuck government.
You can't fuck government, my brother.
Yeah.
You wasting your time. When you're in opposition, you make it the president. You know all the power. I'm wasting your time. I appreciate you, but those great instances rescuer who often do, they say, "Oh, because you get part of the government, you get part of the rescue, we cannot afford you get government today."
Who get time for the man? Who get time for the one? And the man, everyone working, the man change. Yeah, the man change. We change too. The man change, we change. Can't protect the man.
say, the mayor will protect you. We cannot protect yourself. This public interest. No matter as locally paper it, and that's how it's going to be. And come to the legislator. No, wait till that is the best thing you have done for the recovery of your blood. Let the other go back to Ghana to here. Let the other go to Dubai, that is all the property. Let him go sit down. Let him go customize the tree. You are ordinary citizen. He knows all representative. He just, he has previous and he knows all of it. Thank you for bringing it and thank you for 50 years. And you for the city and our president.
Thank you.
Government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. So, guys, it's been a beautiful evening. That's how we come to the end tonight. We just wanted to come and chip in a little bit because this guy running with this fake information that the president removed Yeke Koluba. It was incumbent upon us that we come to be able to provide the facts that whatever happened, even if the president were asked at the airports about what is transpiring in the legislature, the president will tell the president gave his parable. The president said things are not happening in the country before we're happy, and that's just a fact. You think the president will ask the president a question, the president sit down and stand there, boo? No. The president is watching everything that is happening. If those guys decide to take action and they took their action against Yeke Koluba, and that's it. So, I mean, we move. The one we will cause noise on it in a few days before we get in July. Yeke Koluba don't sleep to your house last night. The whole night I open, close it. Because the kind of things when it happen, you do not sleep. You do not sleep. Yeke got, but this is a trauma. It's a trauma. Okay? It is a good point. It's not just a punishment from the national legislature. It is an inflicted trauma of the mind. Okay? Like Yeke Koluba, if we don't take time, he's going to experience a very big problem here. Okay? You can't, damn poor man like you, people back you up because they didn't want for CDC to be there. People supported you and they put you there. You think speaking against government is what? I didn't cut the clip. I have the clip here. I have a brother in Australia who said today, although the United Party is not a part of it, it's a legislative stuff, especially in the House of Representatives. But the brother was right. The brother said you can do things like to CDC when they were in power, okay? They are not that sophisticated. But UP, you have bunch of educated people. People who understand themselves, educated, know procedures, know how to do things. You can't try your nonsense with group of educated boys. You're right. PSTD, yeah, PSTD. PTSD, I mean, post-traumatic stress disorder. You're right. Yeke was this thing will make Yeke to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeke will have serious problem. So where he is, the guy is stupid because you allow your friends to hype you, and you are not in your rightful sense of mind to reduce your rhetorics, pull out a forgiving spirit, and go and ask for an apology spirit and go and ask for the apologies. Brother, no shift ain't anything. Politics, you happy? You're not reading it from heaven. You run to my man. Let's see here. Ain't got shift ain't it. You run to the president and they say, Papi, I beg you. Please tell the man. Even though it's not the president doesn't know about it. But he also uses influence to say, okay, I heard you're doing this, you're leaving. But at the same time, you stay insulting the president. Then you say it's Supreme Court. Supreme Court cannot tell you in a hearing on Monday, you're reinstate the man. No. So if you sit on Spoon and think that Spoon can help you and think they can help you, you lie to yourself. Because the Supreme Court will never tell the House of Representatives, go and reinstate the man. No. So if you are saying, if the House say they will reinstate you, you will go to work. The House have no control over the House of over the National Legislature. These are three distinct branches of government. but the coordinates is the only thing they do. The coordinates. But now one branch of government has power over the other branch of government. These are governments with equal powers. That's how it is. So guys, it's 2300 hours here in my time, 11 o'clock in the night. Let me try to rest myself and have some sleep. Thanks for being there. I appreciate you guys. We will be back on Monday. Tomorrow, let's take tomorrow to rest ourselves. You know, we can't be on the team here 24/7. We need to rest ourselves also. So guys, thanks for being there. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Marcia, take care of yourself, mama.
Welcome, welcome to the political replay. Yeah, man. Feel the rhythm, feel the message. Welcome to the political replay, where the voices rise every day. From the streets to the radio play, we bring the truth in every way. Welcome to the political replay, the best in show business, hear what we say. We echo the voice of the government strong, breaking it down in a lyrical song. JNB and JKK on the mission again, building up the nation from now till when, from the city lights to the village lane.